Hey guys, chaomix here with another video talking about Sonic. I really like talking about Sonic. Imagine this. It's 2002 and you're about to go over to your friend's house with a GameCube controller and a memory card. Upon arrival, you pop your memory card into your friend's console, boot up Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and head straight for the Chao Garden. Before arriving to your friend's house, you had just spent hours replaying levels for rings, chaos drives, and animals to feed to your virtual pet. And right before you were about to head out, something crazy happened. Your Chao went into a cocoon, and when it emerged, transformed into something you've never seen before. So after putting your memory card into your friend's GameCube, you go over to the Chao transporter machine. Transfer your Chao from your memory card to your friend's garden, and look at their priceless reaction to seeing your amazing, newly transformed Chao. But little did you know, they were actually doing the exact same thing before you arrived, and their Chao had also transformed into something you've never seen before. For the next half hour, you try retracing your steps and discussing everything you think you did that led to your Chao's specific new transformation. You both had seen many of the unique types of Chao that there were by playing the Chao racing minigame and felt that there were seemingly infinite possibilities. And you were determined to figure out the secrets to this unusually complex minigame. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Chao Garden was a virtual pet minigame first appearing in Sonic Adventure 1 on the Dreamcast back in 1998. The last time it appeared in a mainline Sonic game was in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube all the way back in 2002. We did actually have a few smaller iterations of the Chao Garden in the Sonic Advance games for the GBA, but these were more meant to be supplementary to the actual Chao Garden from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So I'm sure you can imagine my disappointment when I found out that there was no Chao Garden in the subsequent main title Sonic Heroes. I was definitely in denial and spent hours searching for a hidden Chao key to gain access to the garden, similar to how you would in Sonic Adventure 2. Obviously, I could never find such a key and would go on continuing to be disappointed in each new game lacking this seemingly meaningless minigame. It had almost nothing to do with the plot of the game and had no real impact on the mainline gameplay, but I spent so much more time playing this minigame than the actual game itself. To be fair, calling the Chao Garden a minigame is a huge disservice, because in fact, it's anything but mini. The pure amount of Chao transformations is incredible, and I don't want to get too deep into all the different Chao type you can create, but in short, Chao can transform in combination with several factors. These factors include things such as alignment, neutral, hero, and dark, attributes, fly, run, swim, and power, and even age. And on top of this, you can customize their body parts by giving them animals you find throughout each of the stages in the main game. It's a game mode you can easily sink hours upon hours into, and many people love this aspect of the game dearly, but what I really want to talk about is how Sonic Team has been neglecting a cult favorite feature for so long. So this is my plea. Dear Sonic Team, please bring back the Chao Garden. To me, it seems that Sonic Team is absolutely aware that the fanbase completely adores these little guys. They went as far as to make a cartoon short that finally realized a small Easter egg from Sonic Adventure, Chao in Space. It's great, it's only a few minutes long, go watch it if you haven't. But I think a lot of people saw this short as Sonic Team admitting they know exactly how much the Chao are adored by everyone. It could definitely be a hint that the team is considering putting Chao into their next game. But the Chao Garden is something that's really only been featured in the Adventure series, and technically the Advance games, like I mentioned earlier. So let's say for the sake of argument that Sonic Team's next game is going to be Sonic Adventure 3. I think it would be a huge blow to the game if it didn't include the Chao Garden. Many people associate the Adventure series with this optional minigame, and I think it would really hurt its perception if it wasn't included. But let's consider the possibility that Sonic Team doesn't decide to do Adventure 3 for their next game. A lot of people also think they may be doing an Adventure 1 and 2 remake or a Forces sequel. If they do in fact remake the first two games, would it really be a true remake if it didn't include the Chao Garden? I think many people would be disappointed with the remakes if it didn't include this feature, since it's actually a huge additional time sink that fans of the game expect. In the case of a Sonic Forces sequel, it's actually hard to say. The first game didn't have a Chao Garden obviously, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the sequel wouldn't. However, I can't really see how they would integrate this type of gameplay with the Boost Formula style of controls. They'd have to do a lot of work to change how everything functions when in the garden. I just think it's really unlikely we'd ever get this in any Boost type game. There is one more last resort solution I can see Sonic Team doing to revive the Chao Garden. A Chao Garden mobile game. Yeah, I know, just hear me out for a second. The graphical fidelity and overall gameplay structure of mobile games has changed a lot in the past few years. Just look at Genshin Impact for example. Personally, it's completely changed the way I look at mobile games. I used to never consider mobile games to be real games, but seeing Genshin Impact's high quality and considering all of the time I've spent with it, it's opened my eyes to the capabilities of mobile gaming. My point is, mobile games have evolved in almost every aspect to the point where I can see a Chao Garden mobile game being able to be pulled off. Its ease of access due to its high portability would allow for nice, quick bursts of gameplay that I think would actually suit the Chao Garden really well. It seems like it would be a missed opportunity to at least not have a companion app to a Chao Garden in a mainline console game. Whether Sonic Team decides to do a Chao Garden in Adventure 3, in an Adventure 1 and 2 remake, in a Forces sequel, or in a dedicated mobile game, I'm definitely hoping they can improve a lot of the aspects in it. There's a bunch of quality of life changes I could suggest right off the bat, like easier character switching, faster methods of leveling up Chao stats, online features for trading, races, and Chao karate, and easier ways to view personality and genetic values. I'm sure there are many other aspects they'd be able to make more convenient, but let's move on to new features I would love to see in a modern Chao Garden. A no-brainer would be online features. Imagine being able to easily trade, race, or battle other Chao over the internet. You could enter your Chao in a large online karate or racing tournament, or even visit your friend's Chao Garden with your Chao. There could also be some sort of gift sending system where you can send your friend an item like a special seed for a certain fruit tree, or an item for their Chao to wear on their head. Speaking of wearable items, it would be awesome to see more clothing option for Chao, like hats, eyewear, shirts, pants, and even shoes. And to take this even further, it would be great if you could customize some of the cosmetic features on your Chao, like their eyes, mouths, and color. There's a great mod on the PC version of Sonic Adventure 2 that lets you edit your Chao's appearance exactly to your liking. While I don't think the game should just let you change everything all willy-nilly, maybe by using some kind of item or visiting the Chao doctor, you'd be able to use rings to change their appearance. Chao already have a ton of different transformations, but what if there were even more to choose from? Maybe by adding a fourth alignment, we'd be able to get a whole new set of possibilities for each attribute type. And finally, in my opinion, there needs to be more Chao endgame content. As fun as racing and Chao karate were, I always felt like there should have been more minigames for your Chao to do. I think there needs to be at least a few more minigames added on top of the racing and Chao karate. While I can understand the fact that you never really got to play as any of your Chao in these minigames, as you'd only watch them and cheer them on from the sidelines while the AI would do most of the work, I think having some kind of more interactive way to use your Chao would be amazing. So here's my idea. I think it would be awesome if you could bring your Chao into levels with you. They'd follow you around by flying right behind you, and you'd be able to have them interact with certain things. For example, they could hold an item like a key for you so you aren't bothered by having to carry it across the map to open a door. Maybe they'd also be able to distract or stun enemies briefly. But one of the most convenient features would be the ability to have them absorb the chaos drives and animals straight from the level itself, instead of having to carry them from level to garden. It would make the entire level up process much more easy and honestly way more fun. These are all just a few small ideas, but I think it would be awesome to see features like this or similar to this in a modern Chao game. I'd love to see Sonic Team try something new and ambitious with the Chao Garden, and I'm sure I speak for a lot of people when I say this. The Chao Garden is a feature that absolutely has to make a comeback in some way. As simple as it seems on the surface, fans who have put time into it understand how intricate it really is, and would love to see it further expanded on in the future. This optional game mode is extremely special to me, and in case you haven't noticed, is where I derive my username from. I'm not sure if Sonic Team will ever get wind of this video, but I feel like I speak for a lot of people when I say we really want this game mode to make a return. I'm hopeful for the future, seeing that Sonic Team seems to understand and recognize the appeal. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what this next Sonic game will be, and if there's any chance for the inclusion of a Chao garden. Until then, all we can do is hope and keep letting Sonic Team know how much we want this. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, it would help me out so much if you could leave a like. It really helps smaller content creators like me to get noticed by the YouTube algorithm. Also, let me know in the comments below your opinion about the Chao Garden. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification to be the first to know when I upload a new video. I do a lot of essays-styled videos about video games and anime, including Dragon Ball, Metal Gear Solid, Kingdom Hearts, and of course, Sonic. And last but not least, I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So if you'd like to watch me play some video games, come by and say hi. And as always, I hope everyone has a fantastic day. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
Wake up,